Okay, so we're looking at I call it the Warrior II yoga flow. Virabhadrasana II yoga flow. Working on sidelines, so building the strength in our torso, our backs, stimulating or activating the vagus nerve, which is going to activate the relaxation response, and there's also balancing involved in this as well. Just as a note of caution, anyone with any vulnerability in the back, please always work with the bent knees, especially in these forward folds. Use those knees as much as you need to so that you don't overstrain the back. And of course, never go beyond what your body feels it can do. Always err on the side of caution, pull back if you do have any vulnerable parts in the body that you need to take care of. Okay, so we need our yoga brick, and we're going to start with the left leg leading, so therefore let's place the brick near the right foot, just anywhere nearby, because it will change when we get there. Okay, so you come to the front of the mat and you start at the front of the mat in Tadasana. So as you know, with Tadasana, we have the feet firmly placed on the ground. You can just swing forwards and backwards a little bit to check in and help to earth yourself, ground yourself. Think about pulling up through the arches of those feet as well, but pushing down through the balls of the big toes. That will help to ground you as well. Pull up through your abdominal muscle and allow that lower back to free up a little bit. Feel that you're open in the chest and the shoulders are relaxed and the back of the neck is long, so you're not lifting your chin. Okay. So we're going to inhale the arms out to the side and then bring the hands to prayer on the exhalation. And then inhale the arms out and up. You can look up to that prayer that you've made with the hands, and then take the arms out to the side and hinge at the hips. You bring the hands to the hips, and then you're going to make a halfway lift. So sometimes known as a flat back, where the back is parallel to the ground. You want to bring the weight onto the balls of the feet and feel that you're very open in those shoulders, you're spreading those shoulders. Connect with your abdominal muscles, particularly on the exhalation. So as you exhale, you'll squeeze those tummy muscles back and keep activating them. Keep staying conscious of these abs and encouraging them to work to support the body. Okay, on your next exhalation, you're going to lower down into a forward bend, bringing the hands to the floor. So bend the knees as much as you need to. And then you're going to step the left leg back into a low lunge. So taking that foot as far as you feel you comfortably can, and then keeping the knee off the floor, but let that pelvis sink down so you really feel that opening in the left groin. Check that that right knee is directly above the right ankle. And you're going to consciously engage with the core again as you inhale these arms forward and come up into a high lunge. And then exhale, sinking those hips lower down. Pull up through that left thigh to keep that left leg straight. And just hold this for a couple of breaths. Keep checking into your abs and using those abs to support you in this balance. Taking 2 more breaths here, please. Okay, and then you're going to swivel that left foot so the heel comes to the ground, and take the arms out to the side into Warrior Two. Just take a peek down to the feet and check the alignment. You know, in Warrior Two, ideally you want the heel of the leading leg, if you were to draw a straight line that would run parallel to the edge of the mat, that it would fit into the arch of that supporting leg. So in this case, the right heel would fit into the arch of that left foot if the feet were brought together. Now, try not to lean into the warrior. Try to keep or focus on keeping this torso directly sitting on top of the pelvis, okay? Check your back arms, that the arms are shoulder height and pointing straight back. And then turn to your leading arm, check that that is shoulder height and pointing forward. Look down to your right knee and feet, and check that you can't see your little toes. In other words, you might need to move that knee back. Okay, good. So you're looking along the middle finger of the right hand now. 2 breaths. Okay, you're going to imagine that your left hand is being pulled back. So in other words, it's a rib extension, and then drop that left hand down to your left leg as you raise the right arm and swivel the wrist so you can see the palm moving into peaceful warrior. See if you can keep your eyes on that palm and stay in touch with your core as you exhale and perhaps sink even deeper. 2 more breaths. Next inhale, come back to your Warrior Two. Keep your eyes on your right fingers. And then look back to your back hand. Bend the leading arm, the right arm, and place the forearm on the right thigh as you bring that left arm over, and see if you can envisage a straight line running from that straight arm, right from the left fingertips all the way down the side of the body, all the way down the leg to the left ankle. Breathe. 2 more breaths. And then inhale back to your Warrior Two. And this is where you're going to inhale and scoot this left foot forward a little bit. And then you're going to take this right hand down to the brick. You might want to see that you need to move it already at this point, because ideally you want the brick quite close to that right foot. So you make that adjustment, and then you're going to swing that left leg closer to you until it can lift off the floor. You catch hold of that brick with the right hand as you raise the left leg. The left arm is pointing directly up to the sky, and you're aiming to get that left leg parallel to the ground. And the other thing to consider is to pull back through that left hip. So you're aiming to get yourself as 2-dimensional as possible, imagining you are sandwiched between 2 sheets of glass. 2 more breaths. And then we're going to inhale, step back into Warrior Two. Well done. And then windmill the left arm over, swivel that back foot back into a low lunge. Keeping that left knee off the floor, and step that left foot towards your right. And then you're going to inhale the arms out to the side and up to the sky into a prayer, looking at that prayer.